Welcome back, everyone. It is me, Mr. 4K. So here we are now on the Xbox Series X console, and I'm using a Xcloud cloud service.
Enable narration.
And this time around, the Xcloud it's supporting 1440p QHD. The specific game that I'm playing, it's called Assassin's Creed Shadows. So we're going to see how well it runs. This is on the cloud, just to let you know, so you guys can see that I'm actually recording this in 4K. However, it is being streamed in QHD. Okay, so remember, the source resolution is 1440p, but this video it's being output to 4K. So I just want to clarify that. It's been a while since I tried the xCloud. I'm kind of happy that finally they moved up to 1440p. It's better than 720p and 1080p, so it's certainly going to make these games look a little bit better.
Welcome. A beautiful place, isn't it? A fresh sea breeze, the warm sun.
And I know some of you will ask, well, how can you tell
it doesn't exist
that it's being
out in the world? Everything you see here is from the past.
broadcast in 1440p? Well, that's what Digital Foundry has found out, and it's been out on the YouTube. A lot of YouTubers are saying the same thing. Yeah, it's been confirmed. So it's and I can tell that the quality looks better. Right. But I know you guys would like to know, well, how can you tell?
Like grains of sand which began as rocks, you have been shaped by these past lives.
I don't know. Is there a way for us to tell? More options? No, there is no way for me to tell. You'll just have to trust me that it's in 1440p QHD. It's been confirmed, basically. All right, and why would Digital Foundry lie? Okay, they're very legitimate. Was that an Xbox they just showcased? Series X? You know, they don't have any reason to lie. Like, why would Digital Foundry lie? They're very credible. Others have said the same thing, so it's been confirmed. It is QHD. And I can tell, you guys will be able to tell that it looks better. And this is good news that it's 1440p, because let me see. Let me look at the options as far as the gameplay. The video, brightness, HDR, okay. Leave it there. Okay, let's start the shadows. There it is. Let's continue. For those of you who don't know, if you have a Ubisoft Plus, you can use Ubisoft Plus with Xbox Series X with the Xbox Game Pass. You just have to link your Ubisoft account to the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and you're good to go. You can play directly from your Xbox Series X.
I just wanted to escape with Goro. I have killed someone who
I can tell you that it certainly looks better. The 1440p resolution certainly helps, and you guys will see that, no doubt, by watching this video. You will notice that. Okay. Now, of course, on the Boostroid you can do 4K, On the PlayStation, you can do 4K. But I think this is a pretty big step for Xbox, that they finally have stepped up to 1440p QHD. You know, obviously we all want to see 4K, but you know what? I'll take 1440p over 720p or 1080p. This will also look good for those of you who are using a MetaQuest 3, right, on the VR headset. When you put on the VR headset, you know, it will look pretty good on a big screen. How's the bitrate? The bitrate, it's not the greatest, as you will see on this video, but it's still good. It's still good. I mean, there's certainly an improvement here. You know, let's look at the options here. I just want to look at the options. As far as the graphics, can we, like, is there any way for us to is there any way to change? See, I'm not sure what they're running this on. Are they running this on a Series X or Series S? See, I'm not 100% sure what they're running this on. Interface, maybe it's under gameplay. Let me see. It's good. It's better than what we had previously. You know, if you guys are familiar with the Xcloud, you know how terrible it looked, man, with 720p and 1080p. This is certainly a step up for the Xbox in the right direction, you know. Let me see. Let's try something else. Hold on. Can I exit this game? Let me exit. Let me go home. Actually, let me quit. Maybe later. Hold on. It's asked me if I would like to install. I said maybe later. One of the benefits of this is because, you know, you're running out of space, you know. My experience was it was good. It was good. It was good. Streaming was good. Starts quickly. Okay. What's going on here? Let me see. Maybe there's some other games I could try. Let me go to my Game Pass and let me search for the Avatar. Oh yeah, there it is. Pandora. Let's play with the cloud. Let me see. I wanna see the Pandora. I think Digital Foundry has tried Pandora and they tested on 1440p. What's interesting, PlayStation has had this feature where you can choose between 1440p and 4K for a long time. So PlayStation has always been like few step ahead of Xbox. You know, I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy in 4K, dude. People don't even realize, like when I was playing Hogwarts, I said, no, I'm playing this on a 4K streaming. And a lot of people didn't realize that until I mentioned it. So, okay, let's just continue. Finish. Combat challenge. Just make it medium. So apparently it's 1440p. Lightstorm Entertainment. Well, this is really useful for my Series S because, on my Series S, I don't have that extra space, As you all know, Series S, it's only 500 gigabytes. And how many games can you install on a 500 gigabytes, right? So for me, Series S is going to be obviously a console that I will take the advantage of. Xbox Cloud, I think you guys will notice it as well when you watch this, and that's why I'm recording this in native 4K. For that purpose, I want you to see this in native 4K. And when you watch this in native 4K, I think you will notice like how much the 1440p adds to the experience. All right, let's continue. So having a Xbox Game Pass and Ubisoft Connect certainly will benefit you, guys. I know it's only, I know it's only $18, but I think having Ubisoft Connect certainly benefits. With the benefits you with the Game Pass. Can you choose to a third person now? Someone told me that there's a third person option, but I don't know. So what do I think? I mean, it looks good. Look, it's good, but coming from a boosteroid, I know it can be a hell of a lot better. Here's the issue. Yes, they're using a higher resolution, but here's the problem. They're not using a good codec. They need H.265, man. If you look at like my videos from Boosteroid, and when you look at Boosteroid and H.265, H.265, I think what they're probably using here, it's H.264, which is still good. But if you really want that high bitrate quality to enjoy 1440p, I mean H.265, H.265. So H.265, it's a codec that it's used for the bitrate on the videos. It's commonly used in Netflix and Blu-rays, the proper term, it's called H.265. But you can call it H.265, it's fine. They know what you're talking about. Whether you say H.265 or whether you say H.265, it doesn't really matter. They understand what you mean. You mean the codec, H.265. So if you talk to somebody who is into video and audio, they'll understand. Like in a home theater, they'll understand what you're talking about. Like, yeah, if you say H.265 or H.265 codec, then they'll know exactly what you mean. So, but I think proper term is to call it H.265, but you can call it H.265. That's fine. Sorry that I have to be so specific or politically correct. It's just, you know, it's one of those things about me, you know. Like I said, the quality is okay. The latency is good. I think what they're trying to do, they're trying to find a good balance between latency and quality. But I think they also need to focus on that detail, man. You know, the bit rate's very important. And like I said, you know, it's good, but I'm just surprised that the Xbox, you know, it took them this long to bring the 1440p. They need to invest on a really good codec in bitrate. I'm telling you, H.265 codec, it's a must-have, even for 1440p. Because when you look at PlayStation and you look and see how good the quality is on PlayStation, right? PlayStation Plus, when you look at Boosteroid, hell, even GeForce Now, then you just have to say, well, Xbox, you know, this is a good step forward, but you gotta work. That's my feedback. They have to work. They need to bring a better codec, man. Like, you know, if you look at my Spider-Man video, man, you look at that codec H.265 on Boosteroid, man, it's just this is why I recommend Boosteroid. But here's the good news: you can play this game on a Boosteroid. Or can you? Can you play this on the Boosteroid? See, I don't know yet. I assume that you could, but I don't know. Can you play this on Boosteroid? Because I haven't seen any like a Ubisoft game, to be quite honest with you. All right, well, guys, well, there you have it. Like I said, the quality, it's okay. It's better. It's better, but it's still rough around the edges, you know, because of the bit rate. It really doesn't matter the resolution, man. You know, I've been now covering, you know, cloud for a long time, since 2019. And even before that, man. My first experience with the cloud was with OnLive service, which was 720p. And even with the online service, they understood the bitrate is very important. Yeah, latency is very important, but bitrate is also very important, because you want to make sure that you have a good quality and detail. So what they have to do here, honestly, it's really not that difficult. They just need to implement a H.265 codec. That's honestly all they have to do. All right, so what do I think? It's good, but it can be better. All they have to do is they have to include a better codec and a higher bitrate, which would be obviously H.265 codec and a higher bitrate. And I think, you know, with a Series S and Series X, man, this is beneficial. So that way you don't have to worry about too much about, do you have enough space on your Xbox Series X. And you can also check out some of these games prior to you downloading them. Like, I want to check this game out to see if it's worth me downloading it, right? So there's certainly benefits of Xcloud, but they need a much higher bitrate with a much better codec, which I recommend is H.265 codec. All right, well, thank you for watching. Make sure you check out my previous videos, man. I have tons of videos this morning. I have a live stream yesterday, a very bizarre live stream. Go watch that. Why it's bizarre? Well, you have to watch it. You'll understand why. I'm not going to spoil it. And then I did another video yesterday with a test drive Unlimited Solar Crown via Boosteroid. So there's plenty of content, guys. I don't want to hear it like, ooh, where is the content? Man, I work really hard, man. I upload content every day. I live stream every day. So people who say, oh, where's the content? Man, I bring the content every day. Okay? Including the live streams. All right, so thank you for watching. And as always, guys, make sure you go to www.boosteroid.com. That's www.boosteroid.com. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about the 1440p QHD, Xbox, Xcloud? I think this will benefit some people who have, you know, Amazon Fire TV, and those of you who have Meta Quest 3, it will look a little bit better on a big screen. So yeah. All right. Well, thank you for watching.